Welcome to Independence University's new student orientation. My name is Miquette. I am the Assistant Director of Student Services at IU, and I will be your presenter today. We have a lot to cover, so be sure to take notes as we go. You can view this presentation as many times as you need to in order to feel confident that you know how things work. Today we'll talk about connecting with IU, accessing your courses online, we'll go over some important policies, we'll talk about federal financial aid, and we'll also cover what's next for you as a new student. Also, you will see letters in the bottom right-hand corner of some of the slides, like this one. These are the letters to the secret phrase that you will be required to write down and send to your AA or academic advisor as proof of attendance. For more than 30 years, the distance learning programs at Independence University have helped working adults like you to get the educational credentials they need. We offer distance learning courses in both undergraduate and graduate level programs in healthcare and business. Our experienced staff is prepared to assist you throughout your distance education experience. Independence University is accredited by the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges, or ACCSC. The Associate of Science in Respiratory Therapy program at Independence University is additionally accredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Respiratory Care, or COARC. Attending an online school is definitely a different experience from interacting on campus with instructors, peers, and staff. However, we have many ways for you to stay connected with your education community at IU. You will be assigned to an academic advisor who will be your personal resource throughout your career at IU. You can contact your advisor by phone or through the online support center, where you can also access frequently asked questions. The student report portal gives you access to your academic records, including your unofficial transcripts and GPA. The IU catalog is available online so that you can educate yourself about IU policies and programs. You will be assigned to an advisor on your first day of classes. Your advisor is your central point of contact at IU. Please be aware that your advisor may change throughout your time here, but someone will always be there to help you out. Your advisor will call and email you during your first week of courses. There are 3 ways to contact your academic advisor. The first is by phone. You can either call the direct number or the general phone line listed here. You can also submit a request to your advisor using the online support center, or you can use Skype. Your advisor has a Skype account, so if you'd like to talk to him or her face-to-face, you are welcome to do that. The Online Support Center includes 2 very important resources, the Knowledge Base and Request Support. And here's your next letter. Follow these instructions to get to the Online Support Center. First, you'll go to our website, independence.edu. Then you'll click on the Student/Faculty tab. Scroll down and click on Online Support Center. This is the Online Support Center. In order to submit a request, you can either click on My Support here or on Submit a Request. Before you can submit a request, you must log in. On your first visit, you will need to create a new account. Fill in the requested information, and when you're finished, click Create a New Account. Now that you have an account, you can sign in with the email address and password you created. If you've signed in, click on Request Support, then on Submit a Request to send a message to your advisor or to other departments at IU. As an example, I'll show you how to create a request for your advisor. This is the request that you will create most often. And here's your next letter. Open up the drop-down box under Request Type and pick Academic Advisement. Once that is selected, you will pick your program and the type of advisement you are seeking. Students usually list questions about program/course, but you can also use this request to update your personal info if you move or change your email address or phone number. Then select the name of your advisor. If you don't know his or her name, put I don't know, and your request will be routed appropriately. Type your message into the description box. You can also attach a document to the request here if you need to send something to your advisor. Make sure the email notification box at the bottom is checked. As long as that box is checked, you will receive an email that looks like this when your advisor responds. Their message will be listed by solution. If you want to look up the request in the Online Support Center, click this link and it will take you right to the request. Please do not respond to the notification email as it will not reach your advisor. You need to go back into the Online Support Center to respond. Once you click the link, there are options at the bottom of the request to respond to your advisor. You can choose to reopen the request or post a comment if you have further questions. You can always create a new request too. The great thing about the Online Support Center is that every message you send is archived in the system. If you delete the notification email, you can always go back into the Support Center and click on My Support to see all of your past requests. All advisors can also open your past requests, so if you are assigned to a new advisor or someone is out for the day, we can all look through your requests to see your history and help you out. The Director of Student Services also quality checks these requests frequently to make sure that students are being answered correctly and in a timely manner. We strive to answer our requests within 24 hours. Advisors use this system rather than email, so please do not email your advisor directly. The other useful item in the Online Support Center is the Knowledge Base. This is a collection of frequently asked questions and answers. It's a good place to start when you have a question. Here you can search the knowledge base to find something specific. For example, if you have a question about the grading scale, type in grades to see all articles relating to that topic. Next, we'll look at the Student Report Portal. This is where you will go to view your academic records, including course grades and GPA. You can also print an unofficial transcript here. To get to the portal, go to portal.independence.edu/ISH. The first time you log in, you will need to create an account. Click on Registration to do so. Fill in the requested information. You will need your student ID number. If you didn't receive your student ID number upon enrollment, your academic advisor can give it to you. Once you fill out the information, click Submit. And here's your next letter. Once you create that account, you'll want to close out of that browser window and open a new one before you log in. The catalog contains information about each program, including course descriptions. It also includes the official policies and procedures for the university. It is very important that you review the catalog in detail, as you are subject to all policies contained in it. You can find the catalog at this website. Now we will discuss how to access your courses through our learning management system, Learning Studio. First, go to our website. Then click on Student/Faculty. Click on Student Login right here in the Learning Studio login box. Your username will be set as your first name.last name, and your default password will be your zip code. Sometimes there may be a 1 or a 2 after your username if that name is already in use. Here you will find general university announcements. Please check these announcements each time you log in. Here you will find your course list. Click on each course to open it. Within your course list, you will find your courses for the current module. You need to participate in each of these courses at least 4 separate days each week. To participate, you should access the toolbar items such as your gradebook or Dropbox, or submit an assignment such as a discussion forum, post, or unit exam. If you do not log into your course and participate at all for 14 consecutive days, you will be dropped from the program. IU has a rolling admission, so you'll have at least 1 new course every few weeks. In some programs, you will take 2 courses simultaneously every module. Once you click on your course, you will come to your course homepage. From here, you can access the toolbar at the top of the screen, where you can check your grades, send a message to your instructor, submit assignments, and access tech support. Also, you will see the course content bar at the left, where you will access the course content, including the syllabus, weekly assignments, and your textbook. At the bottom left, you can click on the man in the door to get back to your main homepage in Learning Studio, or you can click on the key to log out. Let's take a look at the syllabus first. And there's your next letter. The syllabus is the handbook for the course. It tells you who the instructor is, how to contact him or her, what your textbooks will be, and gives the course description. If you scroll a bit further down in the syllabus, you will find the course milestone chart. This gives you a weekly list of everything that is expected of you in your course and the percentage that it counts towards your final grade. I recommend that you print out the course milestone chart and use it like a checklist to be sure you are completing everything each week. Most weekly assignments will be due each Saturday at midnight. Sometimes instructors will require you to post to the discussion forum by Wednesday or Thursday. Late work is subject to a 20% grade deduction, so make sure you know when everything is due. Work that is over 1 week late will not be accepted at all. To get back to your course homepage, click on the Course Home button here at the top left of your screen. Students should check the course announcements on their course homepage often for updates from the instructor. Next, we'll look at the toolbar up here. This is the same in every course. Some of the items on the toolbar, like the live and doc sharing options, aren't used very often, but we'll go over the ones that are used the most frequently. First, we'll click on the gradebook. You can see all of the assignments for your course listed here. If you click on a grade, a new window will pop up with comments from your instructor. You can click on exam scores to see all of the questions in the exam, the answer you selected, and the correct answer. This is a great way to study. The email function allows you to send emails to your course instructor or other students in your course. You will want to contact your instructor with course content questions. Here you can pick who you want to send your message to, and you can type your message in the box at the bottom. The drop box is where you will submit written assignments. First, you will write your assignment in Word or some other word processing software. When you are ready to submit it, click on Dropbox, then on Submit Assignment. Use the drop-down box here to select which assignment you are submitting. You can write a brief message to your instructor in the box. Then click on Add/Remove by Attachments to attach your essay. Click Submit Assignment to send it to your instructor. You can contact tech support if you are having technical problems in Learning Studio. This window will pop up when you click on Tech Support. Tech support is available 24/7 by email, chat, and phone. You can also find the phone number on the login screen if you are having trouble logging in. The bar on the left is the course content bar. This is where you will find the information you need to complete your course. Each course is divided into 4 weeks. If you click on the week, the assignments you need for the week will drop down and an introduction for the week will appear in the middle of your screen. Usually you will have a discussion forum post or 2 to complete each week, along with a unit exam or essay assignment. These will typically be due on the Saturday of that week by midnight Mountain Standard Time. For example, if you have an essay assignment, click on the link to see instructions on how to complete the essay. Type your essay, save it to your computer, then submit it through the Dropbox on your tools bar, like we discussed earlier. Unit exams are typically multiple choice. They are open book and open note, so you should get very good grades on them. They will help boost your overall grade for the course. You can choose to save your answers and continue the exam later, but you can only submit the exam for grading once. Exams are typically due by Saturday at midnight. Some unit exams may be open for a few days, and others may only be open for an hour or 2, so make sure you check the time allowed to complete section here before beginning your exam. You can view the graded exam in the gradebook once you complete it. In select courses, you will see a tab entitled Daily Checkpoint. A daily checkpoint is a participation activity. There are questions based on a short reading, video, cartoon, etc. You will only have access to each checkpoint on the day it is due. You are required to complete 4 checkpoints each week, with the option of completing more for extra credit. The course content bar is also where you will find your textbook if your course uses an ebook. Click on the textbook link to see a list of the chapters. Click on each chapter to open it. Sometimes the ebook link will be found under the course home heading. Some textbooks are saved as PDFs, so you can save them to your computer by clicking on the disk here at the bottom right-hand corner. Saving the textbook to your computer allows you to access the textbook after the course is finished. You can also access the textbook offline if it is saved to your computer. Some courses offer live lectures with the instructor each week. To access the lectures, click Virtual Classroom. If you are unable to attend the live lecture, you are expected to watch the recording at another time. There are also links to 2 tutoring services in each of your courses. The first is called Smart Thinking. Click on the link to be redirected to Smart Thinking's website. And here's your next letter. Smart Thinking focuses on math and writing. You can submit your essay or math question and receive a response from a Smart Thinking tutor within 24 hours. You can also chat with a tutor online during their office hours. Check out their academic resources for study guides and tips. The other tutoring service is offered through the school and is called Shark. In the course content bar, you will find a link to this tutoring center. It will either be labeled Online Tutoring Center or Shark. Shark also contains school updates and other useful links. SHARC stands for Stevens Henniger Academic Resource Center. In the SHARC Tutoring Center, there are links to individual course help, along with help in general subjects such as math, English, healthcare, accounting, etc. You can also find a link to a tutoring center for the children of students in SHARC. Now we are back on your Learning Studio homepage looking at your course list. We can get here from your course by clicking on the man in the door in the bottom left-hand corner of each course. Let's take a look at the Special Courses section. The special courses that you are enrolled in may vary, but all students are enrolled in a few courses here. One of those is My Foundations Lab. This is a math, reading, writing, and study skills tutorial. This is a great resource for you to assess where your skills are at and review content to bring you up to a college level. This course is not mandatory, but it is highly recommended. Next in your special courses, you will find the Student Orientation tutorial. The Student Orientation tutorial goes into greater detail about the tools available to you in Learning Studio. We definitely recommend that you take the time to go through this. Other useful courses may be posted under your Special Courses heading, so be sure to use the resources provided there. Now that we've finished reviewing how to access your courses, let's go over some important IU policies. Logging into your courses and participating in assignments is critical to your success at IU. We require students to log into their courses and participate at least 4 separate days each week. Some students like to set aside 2 days each week to spend a few hours in their courses, then log in 2 other days during the week to check course announcements and grades. Participation is measured by what you do in the course. Just clicking on the course does not count as logging in and participating. Each time you log in, you should be clicking on something on the toolbar, like the gradebook, or submitting an exam, an assignment, or a discussion forum post. Students who do not participate in their courses at all for 14 consecutive days will be dropped for non-attendance. Also, new students will be dropped during the first week if they do not log in 4 separate days. This is called a cancel. If you are canceled, you have to work with your admissions consultant to get back into school during the next module. All students must progress satisfactorily toward meeting graduation requirements. We review each student's progress every 4 modules to see if he or she is meeting the GPA or grade point average required for the program. Students in associate's and bachelor's programs, except for the respiratory therapy program, are required to have a 2.0 GPA to graduate. Students in the respiratory therapy program must have a 2.5 to graduate, and our master's students must have a 3.0. Please be aware that if you are a student in the RT program or a master's program, each of your core courses must be passed with a 74%, which is a C or higher. If you receive lower than a C in any of those courses, you will have to retake the course until you achieve a 74% overall course grade. And here's your next letter. Students who fall below the required GPA will be put on probation. They will be notified by email and regular mail that they are on probation. These students then have 16 weeks to bring their GPA up. If they do not bring their GPAs up to the required level in time, they are dropped from the program with a chance to appeal. It's a good idea to check your GPA in the student report portal often, so you can make sure that you keep it above the level required in your program. IU has a zero-tolerance policy on academic dishonesty. Academic dishonesty includes cheating, plagiarizing, and helping other students cheat and plagiarize. Students can be immediately dismissed for academic dishonesty. If you have any questions about what constitutes academic dishonesty, please let your advisor or your instructor know. IU does not offer leaves of absence. If you need to take a break from courses, you will need to drop from the program, then reapply for admission when you are ready to come back. Students reapplying for admission must submit a readmissions essay and sign new admissions documents. Course extensions are only offered for family or medical emergencies. Any student who wishes to request an extension must contact his or her instructor and submit appropriate documentation. All extensions are reviewed by the academics department, who may or may not choose to grant the extension. Students are expected to abide by our Rights and Responsibilities Code. By enrolling, you agree to maintain the standards of conduct set forth in the Student Handbook. You are expected to conduct yourself in a manner that is compatible with IU's role as an institution of higher education. Some examples of misconduct are listed on this slide. Basically, we expect our students to act professionally, both within the online classroom and at any clinical sites they may attend. Please be aware of what you choose to post in discussion forums especially. It's very easy to misunderstand tone in an online setting, so keep your communication as clear and professional as possible. We want to make sure that IU is a safe place for all students, faculty, and staff. We are committed to helping you succeed and graduate, so we evaluate our new students very carefully to make sure that they will be successful in the program. During the third week of your first course, we check to make sure that you logged in 4 separate days each week, that you completed all of your required unit exams and assignments on time, and that you are contributing to your course in the discussion forums. If you miss even 1 day of login, that is a strike. If you miss an assignment, it is 2 strikes, and if you miss an exam, it is 1. Misbehaving in your class can be 1 to 3 strikes. If you receive 3 strikes, you are dismissed from the program and considered a false start. Course grades are also taken into account when students are being reviewed for false starts. You can apply to begin the program again the next module if you are dismissed. If you false start 2 modules in a row, you will not be able to reapply for a year. Next, we'll briefly discuss financial aid. There are 2 types of financial aid: grants, which do not need to be repaid, and loans, which do need to be repaid. These loans are held by a loan servicer, who you will make your required payments to. Some loans don't require that you make payments while you are in school, but others do, so you will want to discuss the details with your financial planner. Loans that are not paid go into default. If you retake a course due to failing it the first time, please keep in mind that your federal aid may not cover the cost. There are serious consequences to defaulting on a federal loan. First, the loans will accrue late fees and collection costs. National credit bureaus may be notified of your default. Additional federal aid is not granted to students who default on their other student loans. Payments for the loan may be taken directly from your bank account, and state and federal income tax refunds can be withheld. And here's your next letter. Okay, next we'll talk about laptops. Your laptop will be ordered once your financial aid paperwork is complete, so make sure you talk to your financial planner to make sure everything is squared away with that. Laptops are the property of the college until you graduate. If you do not complete your program, you will need to return the laptop. When you do graduate, the laptop is a gift to you. You are responsible for keeping the laptop safe and in good repair during your time at school. If your laptop is stolen, you will be charged at a discounted rate for the laptop. If you would like another, you will have to pay for it at that discounted rate on your own. The computers do come with a limited warranty, but it does not cover laptops that are dropped or have broken screens, water damage, or viruses. Please refer to your warranty for more details. You are responsible to pay for damages to the laptop. If you have any additional questions about your laptop, including questions about software problems, you can contact our laptop specialist through the Online Support Center. Now that we've gone over our online systems and important policies, we'll cover a few basic things that you'll want to know as a new student. If you are planning on transferring in any courses from another college, make sure you request to have official transcripts sent to IU. Transfer credit is not awarded based on unofficial transcripts. Official transcripts are transcripts that are mailed from one university to another. They cannot be faxed or handled by you. If your previous school does send official transcripts to you, do not open them, just put them in another envelope and mail them to us. Please remember that you can have a pre-evaluation done on unofficial transcripts, and you can also enroll with unofficial transcripts, but you cannot have courses waived until we have the official copy of the transcripts on file. Ask your advisor if you have any questions about what transcripts you have on file with IU. IU does offer student photo IDs. If you would like one, please send the following information to your AA or academic advisor through the Online Support Center. Your name as you want it printed on the ID, the address you would like the ID mailed to, and a professional photo of you from the shoulders up. The picture should look nice and professional. A passport photo works great. Plan your study schedule out now. You'll want to dedicate at least 20 hours per week to study time. It's a good idea to set aside specific times and dates each week for coursework. Students with a plan get better grades. Once you get into a course, follow the course milestone chart carefully. Remember that 20% can be taken off late assignments. Turn assignments in on time to receive full credit and boost your grades. Use your open book unit exams to prepare for your final exams. Think of those unit exams as opportunities to study, so you won't be cramming for the final exam on the last day of the course. You should be getting great scores on your unit exams, which will boost your final grades. Remember that we are here to help you. If you find yourself needing help with course material, assignments, or general concepts, you can contact your instructor through email. You can also contact your associate dean through email. You can contact other students through the discussion forums in your course, or you can try out Smart Thinking or Shark. If you need help with technical problems in Learning Studio, you'll want to contact tech support. You can either do that by calling them or by emailing or chatting with them through that tech support link on the toolbar. If you need help with your resume, interview prep, or job hunting, contact our Career Services Department. They are here to help you prepare to get a great job when you graduate. You can call them anytime at the number listed. If you need help with administrative issues, course registration, scheduling questions, or anything else, feel free to contact your academic advisor. There are 3 ways to contact your advisor: through the Online Support Center, by phone, or by Skype. If you don't know who to ask, your AA can always direct you where you need to go. Also, if you have a disability that requires an ADA accommodation, please contact your academic advisor. He or she would be happy to get you in contact with our disability coordinator. And here is your last letter. Welcome to IU. We hope that you have a great experience here, and we look forward to seeing you in class. Don't forget to send the secret phrase to your advisor. Feel free to watch this presentation as many times as you need to throughout your time here.